All right, we're back here with our good friend Steve Himmelman. He is a hard worker. He's dropped how many pounds since you started CrossFitting? 110 pounds. So you're looking at medium Steve for sure. Steve just competed as part of a gym tryout for Heart of America. Had a great workout, really pushed himself to the edge on a lot of levels. And he just worked into some quad tightness, which has kind of been a problem for the hip, but now it's kind of filtered a little bit into his low back, which is what we see a lot. A little bit of quad dominance causing people to remain compressed in their low back. So what we're having Steve do here is what a lot of people know as the couch stretch or the quad stretch, and he's doing a decent job. Jim, if you want to come over here so we can get a side profile of Steve, what I'm going to do and come right in here so we can see his low back. If I pull his shirt tight here, on the sides, we see he's got a decent job of neutralizing his low back. What I really want you to do, Steve, is pinch, glute, tighten abs, get in hollow body, so really roll that as much as you can. Excellent. And when you do that, what happens to that stretch? It tightens up and really intensifies. Now what I want you to do is bend over and just put your hands on the ground so you can kind of offload your whole system. Now before you come up, now get into that hollow body and really drive that system forward. You catch that a little bit sooner? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And stay low. Stay low for me. Tell me when you get your stretch.
Right there.
Right there. So from here, I want you to kind of hold that. You can brace yourself with that left arm, okay, on the knee, but right here is where I want you to hold this solid neutral position and start pulsing backwards into this stretch. And take your time getting into that position. So many times with this, we see people hyperextend through the low back. Steve has also, obviously spent a ton of time understanding good technique with all of his movements. And so he does a good job of maintaining this hollow body position or neutralized spine. But we'll see people go ahead and break and really hyperextend through here. We'll see people doing this and thinking that they're getting a good stretch. Does that get you any stretch? It actually unloads the stretch. If he gets back into that hollow position, posterior pelvic tilt, where he's rolling back into a good position, he catches that stretch very quickly and very effectively. So with your injury, how quick did you kind of work through it? What was this, 5 days, 6 days?
Started feeling better after probably 3-4.
3-4 days. So Steve knows exactly what he needs to do. He goes back to kind of his primary movements that we taught him here, and after kind of a somewhat significant injury, it's 3 or 4 days and he's already on the road to almost maximum recovery. Steve does a great job with that, and you can see he's getting a lot out of his exercise. He doesn't have many compensations with it, so he gets the maximum benefit from mobility. Stretching sucks, so it might as well be worth it, okay? Great job, Steve.